This is my new way of making coffee. It's really, really bad. Sweet condensed milk. This is called Vietnamese coffee, which normally is done cold. And then I went to celebrate about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I wanted fried rice, which I paid way too much money for, and it was good. And the girl there asked me if I wanted my Vietnamese coffee hot or cold, and I've had it cold before, so I figured, you know what, let's give it a shot. So I put the coffee grain in it. Ooh, look at that, make a mess now. Put the coffee in here, and you press it, and you drop it. Put it on top of the cup with the condensed milk. Put this off to the side. Let's get this straightened up here. Get coffee all over the place. And now, you put a little bit of, like, 2 tablespoons of water, hot water, in there to get the coffee grains hot, and then they start to expand, and you get more flavor out of the actual coffee. I just thought this was so cool when she handed me a real fancy cup with gold on it and stuff like that. Restaurant was really fancy. I paid way the heck too much money for that rice, but I didn't want to cook. It was $12 for fried rice. That's it. That's all it was. We're in Washington. Extremely expensive, but I purchased this. Oh, and the coffee was $5, this size. So I got this for $5 at a Asian market, Capital Asian market. And so I'm setting it up, and I make my own Vietnamese coffee. So it should stay in there a little bit longer, but I can't wait. So then you pour the rest of the water. It's kind of almost like a French press, but ooh, I didn't have enough water in there. Oh man. Alright, so we've got half of it going, and when she handed it to me, she had the top on it. It was on a saucer. I put it on my cutting board here, which I just got done seasoning with mineral oil, and I think it needs one more shot on both sides, but I found a slab of wood from the trees out here, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So you see the coffee's getting filtered through. And I don't have enough, for crying out loud there. And I am trying to boil another inch of water quickly here. And I think I did. Let's see how this comes out. Just gonna put a teeny bit more. This goes off. And the only other thing that I need let's see if it's, you can see it dripping. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa, what a mess I got up here. Well, this is not Martha's kitchen. It's G Kitchen. So once this is done dripping, which I thought was just really so cool, it's got the sweetened condensed milk on the bottom, and that's just about it. And this coffee is strong. I was doing it with Bustelo, which is a very strong coffee. Pilon and Bustelo are used to make espresso by the Cubans. Puerto Ricans drink it in the morning with boiled milk. You can see the color changing now. And this is really, really strong. The amount of coffee that I have in here, I could make a half a pot of coffee with this. But the flavor is absolutely wonderful. Oh, that is delicious. Oh. And I don't have to pay that extremely expensive price just to have a wonderful cup of coffee. And it's a lot of fun. This is about as fun as making Cuban coffee, where you have to make it la puma, the cream to go over the top, which is really cool. I'm gonna put this in my car with water, and when I run across friends and people that I know, I pull out my little stove and I'm gonna make my coffee in this little teeny miniature thing, which is wicked cool. Yes. And another thing, I'm not drinking a half a pot of coffee because you have to go through this ritual, this whole process here. So I drink less coffee. But a tastier cup of coffee. And if you had a glass twice as tall, you could fill it up with ice and then you pour it in there. And that's how I got it for like a year, in ice, in a larger cup, which there you go, and you fill it up with ice and then you pour everything that I had in here, and it pretty much fills a good part of this. And it's really, really refreshing. And then you get that little jolt of caffeine inside there. It's outstanding. So, anyway, I just wanted to share this. Here we go.